Madtown's #1 for hits and hip hop, 93.1 Jamz. Local love every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Showing love to local artists, trying to give them their roses while they can still smell them. With me today, I got No Love Monday, DJ Andre, my man Keon from DLK Printing.
Yes, sir.
And Deepthought, the lyricist. What's going on, fellas?
How you feeling?
Good, my boy.
How you feeling?
It's a pleasure to be here. Drunk in the bathrooms, the rage across Madtown right now.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, man. It's a blessing.
Man, it's a blessing to have you here. You know what you're doing in the music scene is you're really getting a reaction and the growth with this project right now. Yeah. That's uniting across a lot of fronts and it's really pulling people together. You know what I mean? Like this is a naturally growing big single.
Yeah, man.
Coming up out the 608.
Yeah, it means a lot because the work that was put into it, man, it's been working for a long time and crafting. So the fact that it's coming full circle, man, is beautiful. I love to see it.
Hell yeah, man. So it's been a long time coming. This is your first single that I've heard. Like, you're kind of a newer artist on the scene. How long you been making music?
Man, I've been doing music for forever. I could say easily over a decade. Easily. So, I mean, this is the one that caught the most traction, but I definitely had a couple other singles, but it's just like, everything happened for a reason and timing, so with that being said, I'm grateful, man. Like finally seeing the
it's
work, seeing the hard work. Yeah, it's
seeing the work come out of it.
Yeah.
Man, so you've been behind this too, man, Andre. You've been kind of powering this, man, getting the presence on the ground going. How's it feel, to be on the kickoff end of Drunk in the Bathroom?
Man, I ain't even lie. I feel like this my baby because, when you first see your baby, you can't believe it. I mean, the amount of work and effort that No Love Monday done put into this, like I said, it didn't start here. It started way back from Weakness and songs that's when we was in Atlanta, but to get here and do it in our backyard in Madison, making it feel like this is ours. It ain't nobody else's, it's ours. You can't ask for a better feeling than that. So I'm grateful and happy for that and happy for him.
So what's the song about? I mean, the title kind of gives into it, but I mean, coming from a guy, like this is kind of like an unexpected vibe, you know what I mean?
So it's actually a little funny story. I mean, it came from really just me being observant, right? So, like my girl, she go out all the time or whatnot, and I'll just be, I pay attention to stuff like even when she go out by herself and come back, and then she just be showing me the picture, and I just be like, why are all your pictures in the bathroom? Why do you have none of your pictures? Like all these, never on the dance floor. Like even the bit, like the short videos, it just be them in the mirror and in the bathroom. Just like okay.
That's where the party's at.
That's where it's at. And then when
that's a safe spot. You know what I mean? They ain't getting hit on. It's all just ladies.
It's a sanctuary for them. It's literally like a sanctuary for them in there. It's like, damn, it's like, man, that's crazy. So let me capitalize off of this. Let me actually, you know what I'm saying? I like to pay attention to a lot of things and really try to make it something that people can relate to and that's real. And, I'm, obviously for the women, my music, I make music for women first, you know what I'm saying? So
yes.
I'm like, let me capitalize off of that. And then it just kind of went with that. And then bro, as far as like the genre, he been pushing in my head for a minute, like, man, that Afro beat sound, that's your wave. Like, cause I did a song before, I had a single called Weakness, and it was kind of on that same type of wave, like the Afro beat type of vibe. He like, man, this is your sound, this is your way. So I just put those two together, and it turned out to be this.
That's what nobody else really in Madison's doing. You know what I mean? It's definitely a global vibe.
Yeah.
But there's nobody that's really been like, I'm going to be the Afrobeat artist in Madtown. Yeah. At least not that I've come across yet. So that's a really great lane to come at. But what I really liked is, it's not hey, I got 26-inch rims and slanging drugs and all this crap. You know what I mean? Like, you got something real, right? And if you look at all the big records that hit top 40, it's relatable content. It's what can people relate to in their everyday life? Right. Why does it go viral on TikTok? Oh, because I see myself in that position, exactly. Right? That's why Beyonce be getting $900 for tickets. That's why Taylor be getting $900 for tickets, because they build something that people can see themselves in. Yeah. You know what I mean? It gives them a connection. Yep. And that's what you've done that a lot of other artists really just aren't trying to do. You know what I mean? And I respect everybody trying to do their art, right? Do your thing. But you're also needing to create something that somebody wants to be a part of, wants to pay for, wants to support, monetize, just even get behind. Again, they got to see themselves as a part of that movement.
And again, I had to learn that. I had to learn that just from growing and crafting myself, because I used to be on the same thing. As an artist, we want to, music is expression, so we express ourselves, but sometimes we get so caught up in ourselves that we forget that we are making music that we want people to hear, want people to relate to and feel. So, it just takes, just really some, like a lot of self-reflecting and just kind of see like, all right, what do I really want out of this? What's my goal? What's my ultimate goal? And it's like, if you're really trying to get your music to people and resonate with people, you got to think beyond just making music for yourself.
Well, I think you really came out the gate the right way, though. You nailed it. You make music for women, right? If you really think about not just music, but retail, industry, commerce.
Absolutely.
Women control the monetary spending value. Like, they're in charge over there. Like,
for sure.
Right? You know what I mean? So, like, as an artist, if you can't get the female audience to gravitate towards your music, you're not going to ever sell anything. Like, because, guys in the hood are going to bootleg your stuff, right? And, take the knockoff Temu versions before they come and actually support and get it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? So, like, that's a huge thing that, it's like, I've been doing that as a DJ for a long time. You know what I mean? Like, if you curate a spot that will have ladies all night, the fellas will be there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right?
Every time.
They might be pissed.
Never fails.
They might not
That's the strategy. I've been telling
but if the ladies are there, they'll be there. If you got a room that's just 500 dudes and 50 chicks, like, everybody's gone.
Hey, we going to the next spot.
I'd rather have 450 chicks and 50 dudes, and the chicks are leaving because there's not enough dudes, right?
Hey, that's
now
a great problem to
everybody's
have.
making money. There's no problems, and we can get as ratchet as y'all want to get.
Exactly.
Big fact.
That's important. That's absolutely.
Man, so you got a unique support system here, man. You got LUV, the DLK Printing Keon, man. This is actually the first dude I met when I moved to Madison. Like, we've been rocking 20 plus years now. We were doing basement parties at UW.
That's crazy, right? We've been wilding for a minute, my boy.
Man, I was looking at some pictures from like 2005. We did like Halloween down on Regent Street in some basement. I don't even think it was 6 feet tall. Like, you couldn't stand up. But I mean, there was hundreds of kids down there raging. It was wild.
Cub been doing it for a minute. Cub been outside.
You definitely put in the work, man. So we definitely giving you your flowers because you've been putting in work for quite some time.
1,000%.
So how does that help you, man? Seeing what L's done. I mean, like, his catalog is deep,
right,
and it's diverse.
Man, the fact that Cub just supporting and want to get behind it, man, it mean everything. Like, I definitely appreciate you. I know I tell you, I appreciate you, Cub. Every time I see anything, man, like, that means a lot, you know what I'm saying? From you, from bro, you know what I'm saying? From everybody, all the support, man. I'm just grateful. I'm in a position where I'm just like, man, it's surreal for, like, honestly, I'll just be like, man, because it's all I used to act, you know what I'm saying? When you coming in, when you working so hard, that's all you be wanting, that's all you be needing for real.
Right.
And to see it finally coming, it's just like, man, it's a blessing.
So I didn't know he was doing music like this. You feel me? So, even back when we did that show at the Majestic and you was out there, I didn't even know he was cooking. But when I heard this project and then I heard that he produced it, he wrote it, and he's performing it, it was a no-brainer. And it sounds amazing. Like, I just cut it on in the shop and just let it play.
Like,
they like, who is that? That sounds like it's on the radio. Yeah, he there now. You know what I mean? Yeah. And people that come, I have a business, so I can't just have anything playing in the background because anybody can walk in my space. So if they walk in the space, kids included.
Exactly.
My 15-year-old like it. My Latino employees like it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that walk in my space like it.
It's a real universal sign,
That's it.
And that was intentional, and I can't take all the credit for it, bro. He put that in my head. He put that bug in my head, like, over, over the time. Because, like I said, I was making music more so for, myself, and it's just like, all right, bro, like, you got the potential, but it's just like, you need that direction. And bro, he's been putting it in my head for years now, and it's like, when I started listening and really paying attention, it started coming full circle. Like, okay, bro, you're right.
What I really like about how he handled it, because let's say, like, he been making music for years, and I've been on the club scene for years, and it's like, my brother's in position to play my music, but he won't play it. Why? It wasn't like I didn't want to play it. It's I don't want to just put you out there and it's like a missed opportunity. I'm like, we got to find that sound. Like, I know the crowd. I'm starting to see how.
But you play in a lot of places, you know what I mean? Like, you can understand a little bit about it because I've been doing this for 20 years, right? I've been trying to play local music everywhere I can go. And, you get into a corporate setting or a mall and it's like, all right, you can't play trap over here.
Play that over there.
You know what I mean? Like, they do that stuff.
You go to a bar bat mitzvah where I'll be at this month. I can't play those type of songs in there.
Yeah.
But I can play this song in there. You know why? Because they drinking. And the women gonna be in that bathroom taking some selfies. He done made a national anthem for women in the bathroom taking selfies. It's like, what? You did it. You did it.
Yeah,
man.
and I mean, but look at the growth already. You know, just the social media reach. I mean, you're well over 100,000 hits on this and reposts between all your social media networks. Like
that's crazy.
It's just gravitating naturally.
Blessing for sure.
You know
Organically, right?
Yeah, really organically. I mean, you know, you did your video shoot downtown. Your video's about to release here in the next few days. Like, this is epic, bro. Like,
Fusion,
like that was a movie, bro.
Not only did we do it downtown, and that was intentional too, because we really want Madison behind this, and we love Madison support. Like, this the most support I've seen Madison show in a long time. So we went to 3 different locations to get 3 different sides of Madison to showcase our nightlife in the city. We did Attico Lounge on the rooftop. We did Merch in Madison downtown. Then we did Hayes Place on the north side. So now we capturing everybody, different crowds, and it was the same reaction. They all gravitated towards the song. They supported it. They rocking the shirts made by DLK Print, of course. And you know, like I told him, I'm just so proud of him because like he really sat back and was a student and just watched, observed, and soaked it all up and said, okay, now I'm ready. And the whole project to me is amazing. It ain't just Drunken Up. That ain't even my favorite song on the album. I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole album,
but it's the starting point, right?
It's the song that's getting him the traction, and it's the song. It's the right song, and it's right before the summer.
Oh, good.
You could play it everywhere. I mean, I love the whole project. Drunk in the Bathroom is definitely the one, though.
And Madison, I just gotta say it. I can't stress it enough. Y'all show out that video. It reflects exactly what bro was just talking about. Like from Attico Lounge to Merchant to Hayes Place. It reflects the whole Madison. It shows every aspect of it. And y'all did y'all thing. And I can't wait for y'all to see it.
Go ahead. Let's drop the bomb.
And, all right, I got a surprise for y'all. Everybody, tonight we dropping this video. It's gonna drop tonight. So when you hear this interview, I want y'all to go on y'all phones or look it up on YouTube on your TV. Yes, on YouTube. No Love Monday, Drunk in the Bathroom. It's out.
Yes.
Right now, if you're listening.
93.1 Jamz, y'all get this 93.1 or the video.
This is a DJ Fusion exclusive bomb.
We appreciate you.
DJ Fusion exclusive bomb.
We
wanted to drop it on your platform.
I couldn't think about doing it. I wouldn't want to do it no other place than right here at home.
Fusion, we had to do it on your show because, man, Fusion been showing so much love, like, from you putting me on the stage.
We started this back in January. It's the first time we put it on the radio. The other thing was like just before Black History Month. Y'all came up to the Dells and, you got it to me. I think you sent it to me that night. You came up on Saturday and it was in my inbox before I got home. And I put it on the radio the next day. What? You know?
Man, we appreciate you.
And man, that's one. Look, I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my favorite. I love showboats. I tell bro, I'm like, bro, I love that vibe, bro. The energy I be feeling when I'm out there.
Tell me though, the ratio just ain't. Bro. Come on now. If you can't get a number up there, something
bro,
wrong.
It is insane. Like that's how,
bro.
And they be vibing.
That's like 15 years in the making too. We've been curating that every Saturday for 12. 14 years now, man.
You can feel the energy as soon as you walk in. I walk in, I'm instantly vibing, bopping. I'm all right, man. Everybody just like the love, man. It feels so good in there.
Let's go. All right, man. So what was your first record that you wrote? Like, what was it like? What was the vibe? Because I'm sure it wasn't Afrobeat. Like, what's the evolution here?
All right. If you want to, if I'm going to be honest, the first record that was ever wrote, I didn't write it. Bro wrote it for me. We were living in Atlanta, so let me give you a little backstory. I started as a producer. Like I wanted to produce for bro, DJ Andre, aka Dre Young, aka Young You. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So
I didn't know, so now we know. Now break something out.
Do your homework, bro. Is the reason. I say that all the time. He the reason. But I started producing because of him. I wanted to just produce and make beats for him because, I still look up to him to this day. So I just wanted to, be in the circle. And he, of course, like, bro, that's tight. Even it wasn't. I feel like the beat was trash, but he still he still jumped on him and was getting it and was cooking. I'm like, all right. And it just motivated me to keep going. So the first record ever wrote was actually something because I'm like, I want to rap too. Like I'm inspired by everything he do. I want to rap too. And he had a verse for me and wrote it. I was like, so I spit it. It was,
and from there, he just went up. That was the only verse I wrote for him.
That was it.
Then he just started he'll freestyle like for hours while we in the studio or we just at home. And it'd be like, man, come on, all right, you take a break. He just, I'm finna go rap about this. I'm about to rap about that. And we're just sitting there like, man. and that turned to growth. And then
see, you get it. When it flows, like you can't shut it down.
Don't stop.
Because then he'll start saying, "You like, wait, hold on, what was that you just said?" Okay,
and then it don't stop.
He start finding his element.
Don't stop. So I just I always got to get the flowers because that's where it started. So the first, but then after that, like the first song that I actually did, let me see,
was it the Money All Day?
Money All Day.
You forgot about that song. You forgot about that song. See, I'll bring some throwback. Money All Day.
It was definitely Money All Day.
It could be that one.
It was definitely like it's so much history. It's so much, man. Like I say, I got so much music, but yes, it was definitely probably Money All Day. At least that's one I'm gonna go with because that's the most memorable one that I can think of right now.
Tonight.
It was called Money All Day.
So, and how long ago did you write that?
Oh my God,
that was.
Oh man,
put a year on it.
2008 or
it had to been like 9 or 10, like 2009.
So your
10.
journey's been a little over a decade to get from figuring it out to
absolutely
generating a buzz and a movement.
Oh, for sure. And I done went that process, and I done went through a whole bunch of different places like Jacksonville, Florida, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento, Cali. Like I done been all over just, just soaking up game, soaking up knowledge and different people. Like I had a group that I done been through a whole lot, so people was like could come think like, man, he just came out of it's a lot of work.
He just
and that work. And on top of that work is documented. You can actually, when you go look it up, I did have a couple different handles like Tony Steele. I went by Lauren Mars. I had a couple, different titles, but that is, you can go see all the work. You can see the growth from then till now.
Yeah.
So
I think it shows through like all the way into Steven and the vibe. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's the way that you dress, the way you carry yourself. Like you can see all the places that you've been through, the influence that you carry, and and the culture that you're bringing back here to Madison, man. And I think that's dope.
Yes, sir.
We need more of that up here, man.
I appreciate that, Fusion.
And so you've been producing the beats too? You've been doing your own production?
I've been doing my own production since I started, because that's where I started as a producer.
Man, get the whole grind in it, man. So
you can hear it though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because do you engineer your own music too?
So I do. I know how to engineer. I know how to record and all that. But just to get a certain sound, I do send it off. You know what I'm saying, to different places. If it's a certain sound I'm trying to get, like for an album per se, I send it off to, you know what I'm saying. Like I got people out in Sacramento still. You know what I'm saying. My brothers in Chicago. But yeah, I record it and I mix it.
Producing
I mix it
records,
myself. Like I do all the chops. I put everything where it needs to be. All my I do everything, and then just to get that final quality sound, that perfection. That's all I send off for mastering, basically. Yeah, I do the mixing myself.
That's the right way to do it, especially in this day and age. You know what I mean? There's plenty of places you can go and get a good, just really crystal clean recording, good, cheap, and then spend that money on a primetime engineer in a big city that really can mix it down and give you that big industry sound.
But that's what I always said that too. As an artist, you are only you know what's in your head, you know what you hear. So if you can do it yourself, that's the best way to do it, because you're gonna create a sound that you're not hearing nowhere else.
Well, you also own it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like in this day and age, like ownership of your material is the biggest thing. You know what I mean? Especially with like AI and everything else that's out there. Like artists are just losing ground. They're losing rights and they're losing money left and right. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, oh, we're doing this and we're doing that, but really, you're just taking more.
Yep. Absolutely. So if you can do it, get it yourself. You don't need nothing. Right now you can go to YouTube and learn how to do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can learn how to record yourself. Everything is there for you to do. You just gotta, put that work in. Just go get it.
I would say though, as professionally speaking, learn your limits though. You know what I mean? Like this is an industry where like everyone thinks, everyone's like, hey, I can do this myself. I can do it, and you can do a lot, right?
Yeah.
I ain't saying that you can't do a lot, but you can't do everything.
Absolutely, you can't do. Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean? Like I
true.
probably get 100 submissions a week of songs. You know what I mean? Like, everyone thinks they can mix and master it themselves, and bro, it doesn't work that way. Like it takes the right people that really understand compression and mastering. Man. Like I get so much stuff that it's just all clipped out and distorted, and like when we put that through the radio, like it's going through like a whole nother set of compressors and limiters, like so it takes a file that's like this and it squashes it down even more. So if it's distorted, like that's all you're gonna hear is the distortion. And then like on the radio frequency, and like once it goes up in the air, like if we over compress it, we can get the signal to go farther.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's working against it. A totally not, an unmastered record is just going to sound like garble.
Yeah, for sure.
On the air.
Then they swear you gatekeeping.
Yeah. No,
but it's really
it's
true. And this isn't even like you have to spend money to have somebody else do it. You should. But if you can do it and you can do it right, cool.
Yeah.
Like I say there's probably 75% of the records that come through are self-mastered.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the problem. People figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if it's all distorted.
Just to piggyback off of that, that's what I mean. Like the resources is out there because you can look at what compression is and how to avoid those situations. You just gotta, know what you're looking for. Kind of have an understanding because that's what I had to learn. Like doing it, like producing and all that. Like my stuff I never could get the sound I wanted. So I just really started researching and really learning about things like that. Like,
well, you also produce too, though. So you have your full stem, you have the full work rate, right?
Exactly.
Like everybody thinks that they can just go to YouTube
and
steal this beat and download it, and that they can work with it, not realizing that when you actually produce it, like you probably bring that hi-hat down.
Absolutely.
Like you work the beat around, because
around
everything has different tones, different key, and you have to adjust those things when you put the vocals on because they start to clash.
Yeah, everything got to live in its own space.
It all has to be reworked. Just because it sounded dope over there doesn't mean that that's going to make a dope record. If you didn't go and actually pay for that and work with that producer, get the stemmed out session file.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't track it out, you can't do nothing.
There's nothing you can do. Yeah.
Man, so
but you don't have that problem.
Yeah, no, you don't, man.
Thank God.
Man, so what are some of your influences, man? Like, what made you kind of like start getting into this, man?
Again, just following under my big brother, man. DJ Andre, like he was my first inspiration to want to do music, and in that point. So watching him coming up, and then from there, just everybody around, like even like Gamble. That's who I learned how to produce from. Like that's who, like he's the first person that introduced me to production, which was Fruity Loops, FL Studios, which I still use to this day. I love Fruity Loops. I don't care what nobody say about it. FL Studios is the GOAT.
Victory uses that too.
Man, it is hard.
Hey, he cooks,
bro. Man.
I don't know what Payne uses, but I'm sure he knows how to use it.
Yeah. It's limitless. You can do everything in there, But yeah, so shout out to Gamble too. He was the start of my production career.
Definitely.
So
definitely shout out Gamble.
All right, man. So the video's out. It's out now. You're gonna have a release party at Merchant this week.
This Friday, 11 p.m. Merchant Madison. Be there. Ladies, come on out.
Come on out.
Y'all want to go in that bathroom, get those selfies.
Get drunk in the bathroom.
Come on out. This Friday, definitely.
So what else is on the plate for Summer 26, man? I know the album's, on the way. You got some shows lined up. Like, what can we look forward to with No Love Monday?
Yeah, so we doing a couple of shows. We're gonna be I'm gonna keep pushing, of course. It's Drunk in the Bathroom. It's not gonna stop. Y'all finna get this until it's on them billboards, because that's where we headed. That's what we want. Yeah. So we're gonna keep pushing that, as well as I'm gonna
Madison
keep content coming for y'all. The Madison Extract.
That's next Wednesday.
That's next Wednesday.
DJ Fusion.
With DJ Fusion. Salute. Appreciate you again for having me. But yeah, we doing that. What else?
We just did High Noon Saloon with Gary Knowledge. He performed on stage there.
Shout out Gary Knowledge for having me. That was a beautiful, and that was dope. That was super dope. But yeah, we're just gonna try to keep content coming for you. Not gonna try. We're gonna definitely keep the content coming for y'all. New music, what I'm saying. But at the same time, still pushing that Drunk in the Bathroom for y'all, because
this got life, man.
Madison.
That's got life. That's for the summer. That's
that's sure. Drunk in the Bathroom ain't going nowhere. That's the one.
That's the one.
Like I said, that's my baby. I don't care if another song my favorite. Drunk in the Bathroom. We're gonna push that to the moon. Definitely.
You got a date for the album?
What's that?
You got a date for the album?
For a new one?
For the full album.
The A Monday. It's already out.
It's already out.
My bad.
It's already out.
Yeah, A Monday out on all platforms.
Okay.
It's on, Spotify, Tidal, Apple, whatever. It's just called AYE Monday. You know what I'm saying? That's a statement.
All right. That's what's up. I love it, man. So I like to end my interviews with asking for something for other artists. We support tons of independent artists over here. We try to give people their first chance on the radio, whether it be interviews, songs, whatever. No Love Monday, you're a singer, a songwriter, a producer. You're doing it all, man. Can you offer other artists in the 608 some advice that might help them level up their game and get on the radio, get to the next platform they're trying to get to?
Absolutely. First thing I want to say is what I had to learn is do everything at your own pace. It's not no time frame. It's nothing like master your craft. Focus on, what you want to do with the music and go at it. Don't worry about the next person, what they got going on. Don't worry about like, oh man, I need to do this by the end. That don't matter. You just need to focus on what you got going on and figure it out, master it, lock in, and everything gonna fall into place. Everything just falls into place. Once you figure that out, once you learn that, it's just up from there.
Just cancel out that noise.
That's all you got to do.
Man, that's solid advice. I dig it. How can Madtown find you on socials, website, like where we find everything? No Love Monday.
Hey, No Love Monday on everything. Just No Love Monday, spelled all together. Space it out. Either way you put it, it's gonna pop me up. So that's Twitter. That's on Twitter. That's
unique name, unique socials. The name of the album is A Monday.
Yeah,
it's out on all platforms now.
Yes, sir.
The video "Drunk in the Bathroom" is officially out at this point.
Now. Go run that up, y'all.
The video Friday night.
Go see yourself. Y'all definitely in it. Everybody in Madison that showed up, y'all gonna see yourself in that video, and y'all showed out.
That's why we're here though today, man. You know what I mean? Like you earned this. You know what I mean? Like you really brought the city out at multiple nights too. You know what I mean? Like this is a big movement that you got going, man. So shout out to you, No Love Monday, for putting this together, for just staying true to you, and really doing what everybody else isn't doing. You know what I mean? Like giving us a real record, giving us a little bit of yourself, being vulnerable, sharing something different, man. Like that's what it really takes to break it and make it.
Yes, sir.
In this industry.
And I want to make this joint go viral. That's
what I'm saying.
Like, comment, share. Like, comment, share, repeat.
This right here,
this thing go viral.
This is a reflection of Madison.
This
for you, man.
Tag No Love Monday.
Also, make this thing go viral on TikTok. Talking about
I gotta give a shout out to my boy Film Rat too. He flew all the way out here from Jacksonville, Florida, to make this possible for us, Madison. So I just want to give him a shout out. I want to give Brando a shout out because he made it possible too, man. His visuals and the background, all the stuff he got, man. He's on another level. So
DLK print for the gear,
man.
Always Drunk in the Bathroom t-shirts, the magazine built.
Holy God, gotta get Holy God. Man, the fit in the video, the main fit was from Holy God. That piece was so hard, man. He snapped. He showed love. He came through with that. He came through with that.
You gotta get them up here next, bro.
Yeah,
so solid. Like. Man,
shout out Deepthought.
Also, shout out to Attico Lounge for letting us use their space. Merch and Madison for letting us use their space, and Hayes Place for letting us use your space.
Man, Dwight's one of the realists in the city, man. And we don't get to show him enough love on Jamz, but he really be putting on for the community.
He definitely do.
And he be making the events that everybody really wants to be at and should be at, and giving the events that. Well, it really should be downtown.
He keeping it community based, and I love that about him. That's why we got a lot of things coming up, so just stay tuned.
Big shout out to Hayes Place. But really, we're here today for No Love Monday, man. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you for coming through.
That Drunk in the Bathroom challenge gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we gotta go viral. Let's go viral, man. Y'all
all right,
No Love Monday.
We're gonna post up the video as well at madtownjams.com with info for all the release party as well, and a link to A Monday. Get that full project, run it up, make this viral. And get drunk in the bathroom and tag No Love Monday.
Hey, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
All right, Madtown, so welcome to Hip Hop Night.